Hey everybody, this is Kennedy Hawk from the MCM team. If you watched last week's video feed, we went over a set of deck lists that I was working on in October that I'm going to be playing in November with my local playgroup, and as I travel for work. And I wanted to record a video with one of those decks so you all could get some gameplay for November. So this is that Black Panther Aggression deck against Green Goblin Mutagen Formula in Standard mode. Mainly because I'm recording frantically before I leave for my business trip, so I don't have a lot of time. And that's just what it is. We'll see how it goes. We're still going to see if we can get enough damage amassed quickly to be able to push through that second burst when encounter cards come out. But we won't have to deal with that big burst at the beginning of encounter cards just puking on you to start the game out. Alright, let us begin. Hopefully we can see how fast Black Panther can set up here. We have a Vibranium, a Looking for Trouble, a Wakanda Forever, a Superpower Training, a Vibranium Suit, and an Energy. So right away, we've got a pretty good plan of what we're going to play. I think we throw away the Wakanda Forever and the Looking for Trouble just to see what else we can get. Sweet. So we could play Superpower Training, but we're going to go fish out another upgrade instead, and we'll grab our Panther Claws. Are they in here? They are. With our setup ability. This is going to let us just dump 3 things to the board immediately. And I'm honestly even thinking about just staying down. And if the scheme pops, it pops. But we've like set up amazingly on round 1. So let's pay our 4 for our 3 upgrades. Laugh when we get hit by Caught Off Guard immediately. And see what happens. So we're going to draw our 6 again. If we had Golden City, it'd be even better. Wow, we got no Wakanda Forevers in that redraw. That is a bummer. The villain is going to get 1 threat. He's going to scheme for 1 plus 0, and then 1 more from the Goblin Thrall. And our encounter card is a Pumpkin Bombs. Okay, well, we got a break there. That was pretty nice. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Looking for Trouble and Hand Cannon. No. Looking for Trouble and Follow Through for Hall of Heroes. We'll pay the other 2 for Shuri. And she's just going to go grab something. I don't even know if it matters. We're just trying to get things out of the way in our deck. So let's just grab them marked for now. Now this turn we have to flip up. We don't have a choice anymore, unfortunately. We're going to flip up. We'll have Shuri attack the Thrall and then Panther. That way we'll get a token on Hall of Heroes. Nope. Damage on Shuri, token on Hall of Heroes. And then we're going to be done and discard, marked to our discard pile. So let's draw our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank goodness we got a Wakanda Forever and a lot of 0-cost cards and 2 upgrades. Alright. So we are going to 6th threat. He's going to attack us for 2, and Shuri is going to face tank, bringing out another minion. But she'll still get defeated. Black Panther here will take 1 from that minion, and that minion will take 1 back and retaliate. And Pumpkin Bombs goes off. After the villain attacks, discard Pumpkin Bombs and take 2 indirect damage. So we'll take 3 damage, actually. And our encounter card is another minion. Shocking no one. Okay, that's fine. Everything here looks pretty good for us. So what we're going to do is we're going to put marked on our Goblin Thrall right here. You know what? Let's even do marked on our Goblin Soldier. Let's get crazy. Let's get wild here. We're going to use Vibranium to play Wakanda Forever. With Wakanda Forever, we've got 1 threat to remove, which feels good. We can hit for 2 attack, but where do we want to hit? I think we'll hit this guy for 2 attack, and then we'll move 2 damage from ourselves to the Thrall to defeat him. Next, so we get a Hall of Heroes counter, which is great. Next, we're going to attack and use Mean Swing to swing for 5 into this guy that has marked. So that's going to be 3 to him and 2 to the villain. That'll defeat that minion who does 1 damage to us, so we're back up to 4 damage over here. And we get another Hall of Heroes counter, which I love. I think I'm going to flip down and let the scheme pop. That might be crazy, but I like cards. You know? Who doesn't? So let's draw our 6. Strength, Ancestral Knowledge, Wakanda Forever, Vibranium, Build Support, and Throg. We can get our Golden City yet. Okay. Let's put 1 threat in the main. He's going to scheme for 1 and poop out a guy. That'll pop the main scheme. Kind of perfect because we don't have to trigger its ability. And it's going to go to 5 because of that minion scheming as well. We get 1 encounter card, and it's an overrun. So we might have a lot of minions here soon, but we'll see what we can do about that first. So first things first, let's use Hall of Heroes and draw 3 cards. Wow, we've got a million cards and not much to do with them. So we'll use Vibranium to play follow through and just start setting things up. Ancestral Knowledge, what do you want to shuffle in? A Wakanda Forever. I don't know. A hand cannon and a Vibranium? Is that something we want to do? Let's do it. Looking for Trouble and Ancestral Knowledge. We'll shuffle those 3 in. We've got a pretty wicked turn here. We're pretty happy with it. We're going to flip up. Let's use our Strength to play a Throg here, who's going to come in with a tough card. We love that. And now we have the choice between Build, Support, and Wakanda Forever. I think the answer is we play Wakanda Forever. I mean, that's always the answer, right? So we are going to attack for... Maybe before we Wakanda Forever, we Mean Swing to get rid of the Goblin. Take a damage. Then we Wakanda Forever, because now we can hit for 2, remove 1 threat. Let's remove 1 threat first. So we discard 2 cards. We get no Goblin minions, which is even better. Now we can hit for 2 and heal 2, throwing it all at the Green Goblin. We're going to ready everybody up. We kill the minions. We get a Hall of Heroes counter. And we're going to draw our 5 cards. Lock and Load, Golden City, Spider-Girl, Hand Cannon, Wakanda Forever. All the things we've been looking for. We're going to get 1 threat. It's at 6. He's going to attack us for 2 plus something into our Tough Throg. And our encounter card is a Goblin Thrall. Not a big deal right now. All right. What do we want to do here? I want to get everything in play, but I don't know if I can get everything in play. I want to flip down, but I don't know if I can flip down. Let's use Spider-Girl to play Lock and Load. It's going to have 2 threat on it. We will thwart that with Black Panther to clear Lock and Load and let us go find our energy daggers, which I think are still in our deck, which is crazy. So we've got all 4 Black Panther upgrades now. We're not going to be able to flip down this turn, but next turn's a potential. Let's use Hand Cannon to get rid of Wakanda Forever, play Wakanda Forever. We will punch for 2. We will AoE for 1. It's going to get the villain up to 7. We will heal 1 from ourselves to the villain, and we'll remove 2 threat from the main, just to keep that main as low as we can. We've defeated another minion. Let's stay in hero form for 1 more turn. We've got 2 damage over here, and we're ready to go. Golden City, Hand Cannon, Wakanda Forever, and Hand Cannon. Okay. Not ideal, but it's okay. We're going to get 1 threat. He's going to attack Throg for 2 plus a minion. Minion's going to attack us for 1. And take 1 back. We get an encounter card, which is Wicked Ambition. Discard double the villain stage number. For each goblin minion, something happens. 0 goblin minions. I love it. Alright. I would really like to be able to play Golden City. So let's figure out how we're able to do that. We're going to use Hand Cannon to play a Wakanda Forever. We're going to punch for 2 with Claws. We're going to AoE 1. It's going to put the villain to 9, this guy to 4. We're going to move 1 damage to this guy to knock him out and take our 1 damage back. And we're going to thwart for 2, bringing the main scheme down to 3 at this point. At this point, I think we thwart for 2, because that's going to let us flip down. We can spend our last 2 resources playing Golden City, and we just defeated a minion, so we've actually got Hall of Heroes as well. Let's Golden City to see what's there. And I think we hold on to combat training, throw away Angela, and just move on. So we've thinned our deck pretty thin. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with the side scheme cards out. We are decking out, so we're going to deal ourselves an encounter card, which is fine for now. We're going to get a bunch of them when we flip him here soon with some Wakanda Forevers. So what's the last card in our deck? It's a Vibranium. We're also going to get a Mean Swing, a Vibranium, and a Marked. And the villain goes. 1 threat, schemes for 1, 2. We get 2 encounter cards. The first one is Search for a Black Order minion. Oh, Black Order is the modular set that I randomly picked. How lovely. Let's take Supergiant because we are in alter ego form. Shuffling the encounter deck. And then we get a Goblin Thrall. So we got minions to kill. That's probably good. Let's go ahead and draw 5 cards from our 2 supports, which is bonkers, but we'll take it. So we've got 3 copies of Mean Swing, a copy of Follow Through. That's 3, and then we get 2 more. Wowzers. We don't even need superpower training anymore, but, you know, we can get it out of our deck, so let's play it. I guess. We might get caught off guard eventually. You never know. Let's go ahead and spend our 2 Vibranium on combat training and hand cannon. We will flip up. Let's use let's use a Mean Swing to play Wakanda Forever. So we can AoE for 1. We can hit the Thrall for 2 to get rid of him. We can remove a threat, and we can move 2 damage to the Supergiant. At this point, I mean, we don't even need to do that much damage to him, but we can do quite a bit. 2 is going to get absorbed by Supergiant. 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's just use these Mean Swings to play our Follow Through and play stable. So we're going to attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 into Supergiant because of the excess damage. So 2 will go there and 5 will go over here. So that's going to put the villain to 14 damage out of 16. And we've defeated 2 minions this round, which gives us 2 lovely Hall of Hero triggers. Let's ready everybody up. And we've got nothing in our hand anymore, so we'll draw 5. Spider-Girl, Wakanda Forever, Looking for Trouble, Wakanda Forever, Wakanda Forever, forever and ever and ever and ever. 1 threat. He's going to attack us for 2 plus something. Let's just face tank it. 3. It's always a dangerous philosophy, but I like it. He places a threat because of that. We get an encounter card. It's a Goblin Soldier. Who'da thunker? Okay. I mean, let's just have at it. Let's Spider-Girl for a Wakanda Forever. We will do 2 with gloves. We will AoE for 1, and we will move a damage from ourselves to there, and we'll remove 2 threat. Let's Looking for Trouble for a Wakanda Forever. We will do 2 damage to get rid of the Goblin Soldier. That'll deal a damage to us. We will AoE for 1. That is going to pop the Green Goblin to the next phase. So he's going to reset in health and deal us 2 encounter cards. We'll move 1 damage to that Goblin Minion or Goblin Monster, and we'll remove 2 threat. We don't have enough to play this last Wakanda Forever. We have gotten a Hall of Heroes, but we can just smash face with hand cannon. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage to the villain. It's going to put him to 6 out of 18, and we'll see if we can live through 1 more turn with a Wakanda Forever in our hand. We got a Marked, we got a Wakanda Forever, things are looking okay. We're going to get 1 threat placed. He's going to attack us for 2 plus something, and again, we'll face tank at 5. Whoa, Black Dwarf. Came out of nowhere. That's a lot of damage. I'm not a super big fan of that. And he'll take 1 from Retaliate, and we've got 3 encounter cards. The first one is Goblin Reinforcements. No big deal. The next one is Monster. Ooh, kind of a big deal. And Master Plan. Oh, everything got worse. Everything got worse. I don't have enough of these. It's going to go to 6, and that's going to go to 7. Okay. Well, we have to do 11 damage to finish him off. We don't have anything standing in front of our face, so I think we just see what we can do. So let's use Shuri to play Wakanda Forever. And what we'll do is we will AoE for 1. We will remove a threat from a scheme. We will move a damage from ourselves to the villain, and then we'll deal 4 with the Panther Claws to Monster. So he is now at 9 of 18 as far as damage goes. Let's put a Marked onto Monster because we can, and we'll also play Throg because we can. And I guess technically our first attack was the moving damage. That wouldn't have happened because we were stunned. Okay. So he's at 8 out of 18. I have to get 10 more damage into him. I don't actually think I can do that this round, but I can flip down pretty safely. So we don't need to use our hand cannon to get excess damage because of Marked. I still think it's worth it to just push a little bit of damage. So we're attacking for 4, 5, 6, 7 due to excess damage into Monster. So Monster will take 1, the villain will take 6. So that's going to hop the villain up to 14. Get rid of Monster, get rid of Marked. Throg is out there to protect us if we need him. I don't feel super safe staying in hero form, so I'm going to flip to Alter Ego. We'll see if we can still kill him this turn, though. Because we're going to draw 5 cards off Hall of Heroes and Golden City, and we might get enough allies to just end the game. Okay, so Throg can attack for 2. It's going to put him to 12, 14, 16. Our only option is to play Angela. And what do? We search the top 10 cards. There should be a minion in here, right? And hopefully not only guard minions. There's a Goblin Thrall and a Goblin Knight. Let's put the Goblin Knight into play. Angela can auto-attack Green Goblin to finish him off. And there you go. Super fun game. It actually got tight there at the end because of the surprise 5 damage. But, you know, it was fun. I really like this deck. I think you get to play with follow-through. It's not always your best play, but once you get set up, it can be super fun. Follow-through with Marked can also make your Panther Claws do excess damage, which is pretty cool. I really like that, because I don't think follow-through is just base attacks. It's just any excess damage. And yeah, I have a blast with it. It really has made me think about followed through differently and wants to, like, actually put it in Captain Marvel, right? You can use your energy channel to get 5 counters. It's going to be a 10 damage attack. If you mark a villain, you can make that even bigger, which is just hilarious. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the game. We'll be back next week with another video. See ya.